If you're an intermediate player and want to improve your guitar playing, you are in the right place. Today we will learn how to play simple lead lines in between chords that we use all the time. C chord, F chord, and the G chord. These are the usual suspects in a blues rock progression. Let's zoom on in. Today's lesson is about creating movement around the chord. C chord, same movement on the F chord. G chord. Don't worry about any scales, just look at the movement here, and any major progression you can use this movement. To the root note here, C note. Root note right there. Same thing with the F chord. We can hear the chord when you play those notes because all the notes are in the chord. You can keep moving up. A little piece of the C chord right there. A little chromatic slide. Looking at the root note, check out these double stops. When I play these double stops, I'm using the bar part of the chord here in the 5th fret, really holding down the D and the G strings in the 5th fret and hammering on to the 7th fret of the D string. And then the same thing, 5th fret of the A and the D string now. Putting those together, that E is in the C chord also. Continuing this up the neck a little bit. Root note there, but sliding to the major third of the 9th fret of the G string. There's an E note right here. But I'm really looking at a piece of the C chord here. But all those movements can be done with every chord that we just walked through here. The F chord. Finish it off with a really great bluesy lick. Root note right here, a C note in the 13th fret of the B string. Full bend. It'd be playing an E note. Walking right up from the F, 13th fret of the E string. 14th, 15th. And again, you are outlining the C chord when you make those kind of movements, because you have the root note at your first finger here. You're bending to an E, major third, and you're chromatically walking up to the G. That's why that sounds so good, because you just used all the notes in the chord. When you pick up your guitar, practice this kind of stuff. I'm telling you, just don't play scales up and down. Connect the chord with the chord tones. The notes of a C chord are C, E, G. The notes of an F chord are F, A, C. And the notes of a G chord are G, B, and D. And those triads, those chord shapes are all over the neck. We can slide up to the major third. Same with the F chord. Play the F note. Play a country lick like that, just borrowing these two notes, C in the 8th fret and a G note, then bend a whole tone up to the E note. Chromatically hitting some of them notes will really make it sound bluesy. I'm playing all the notes in the chord right around the chord. Such a great way to practice. You can use those same movements with any chord. Up to the G. Playing all the notes in the chord. If you're having trouble with this, keep it simple. Play the chord. That's simple. Do that with every chord. And then as you get that under your fingers really confident, you can really do a lot with these little movements. Concentrating on the root note here, major third. Let me know if you got something from the lesson. When you're playing lead lines, you need to have a connection with the chords you're using. So important. And also, this is a fun way to practice, and you can use any chord anywhere and use these movements. Even just using the E chord. A. B, back to E. Thanks for hanging out with me on this quick lesson. See you soon.